I know you want to start to expand your flock size. Yeah, that's the way to go. You want to venture into poultry farming, and you don't have and you want to maybe increase your flock, which we say in most of our previous videos we've talked of. There is money in poultry. There is agribusiness. That's agribusiness. Money is in numbers, economies of scale, and you want to be a breeder. You want to continue. You want to start breeding of your poultry flock, and with that, you are able to maximize on your flock size. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as we today dig into breeding of poultry. Our number one factor should be, do you have the space? Do you have the housing? Yes, that should be your number one question. Do you have enough space? Do you have enough houses to rear your flock? Because the number one factor should be, do not multi-flock. Multi-flocking is one thing that will make you go into losses, because you can't have a chick and a layer in a mature bird in the same housing. They'll have diseases. The chicks will be prone to diseases which the mature birds are carriers too, maybe even vectors. So, and then another thing is there's still the pecking order. They'll be fighting, bullying. So have enough space and enough houses for you to venture into the right kind of breeding and maximizing on your flock size, which in turn leads to more production. Our point number 2 is on selection. You should consider having the right breed. That's where selection comes in. Do you want to select the red bro, Ken bro? Do you want to go with the Kuroiras? Do you want to go with, don't like inbreed, don't like crossbreed, go with that. On that lineage, you'll be able to have the right way into your poultry investment. The other thing is on how will you select your cocks? How many, the ratio of cocks into hens? Maybe the more cocks. If we have more cocks than hens, it's usually a survival for the fittest. You'll tend to find more the fighting and among the cocks, which will in turn be take you into losses. More of mortality within the cocks. There'll be stress to the hens, and you'll not hit maximum production on percentage on the laying, and your birds being stressed, you'll not have much weight. The weight will be not at its best. The growth rate will still not be at its best. So you should consider the selection of your cocks, and the ratio of cocks into the ratio of the ratio between the cocks and the hens. Maybe if you might need to have a proper way of determining that, don't hesitate. Engage us. We have our contacts are on the description below, on the description section below. So we'll assist. We, the Ramo Vets, will assist you on how to get the right breed, the right selection, how to gauge. This is a very good cock, this is a very good layer, and will be of assistance on that part. Point number Point number 3 is on the breeder's health. From where do you source your chicks? I'd suggest you getting it from an F1. An F1 is the first generation, and you're able to have a good parent flock from the F1. But if you're in a position to get the parent stock, that's much better for you. So you are able to get with an F1, you're guaranteed of the vaccination prior they get to your farm. But what of if you are sourcing maybe some eggs from somewhere, call it from a hatchery, from a feral farmer? Also consider the parents' health. Maybe you can tag a vet along before outsourcing the chicks. Before outsourcing the eggs, and even before outsourcing the chicks, I'll be able to give the directive whether we have a best flock from the source of the chick. The other point to take note of is the diet and good management. From the for the diet part, are we getting chicks? Are we getting growers? Are we getting the already laying? So because for the nutrition part, that's still another point to consider. Are we on the chick stage where we give the chick mash? Are we on the grower's phase where we give the grower's mash, or even the laying where we give the final product, which is the layer's mash? From there we get to the eggs. If we are getting say layers, what is the production versus the age versus the production percentage versus age? Don't have your Lamua vet. We talked of Lamua being a team of veterinarians. Have your Lamua veterinarian to the farm where you're sourcing the chicks, and we'll be able to give the mark of quality on whether you're getting the right thing, the right egg, the right layer from the source you are sourcing your chicks from. With that, we are able to maximize on your profit, and being an agribusiness venture, we are able to assist you mint more money from the venture. Or say our 7th point is on egg selection. Egg selection is where you don't want to purchase the parent flock. You want to source the egg from a known farmer or a known hatchery. The best egg quality will definitely have the hatching rate, the hatchability percentage will be on its peak, because one is the color of the shell. The shape will also still be a determinant. The texture, and even the age. The longer you have that egg. Say an egg was laid today, and another one was laid a month, maybe around 30 days from today. The ones laid maybe a week. In a week's time, they have a higher chance of hatching, in addition to the eggs that are over a month old. Now that's something else to notice. Also, when you get the layers, the chicks, the layer bud, have them an anti-stress. There's this one called Liptovit. Liptovit is a multivitamin. This one is it should be the go-to product in case you have a flock size, a flock in your premises. It will take care of the stress, and then if at all you have the parents' flock in your farm. I can see it has some quite a sizable amount of zinc. Zinc assists in the high libido and the hatching rate of your eggs. Feel free to comment. Leave a comment in our comment section where you're watching us from, or the next topic you want us to venture in. On our next video, which will be on marketing of your poultry, call it broilers layers. From a previous video, I've just noticed someone wants us to comment on, give an update on how to market his or her flock or her end product. We call it eggs, call it broilers, in our next video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Liking, just like. See you in the next video.